All right, everybody. Today, I'm going to take you on a special treat. We're going to walk down the C&O Canal towpath and show you the Potomac River. Stay tuned. Okay, here's the C&O Canal Regulations. No pets off leash, no alcohol, no hunting or weapons, no digging, collecting, removing any natural cultural resources. Let's take a walk. So when I was a kid growing up, and we went to go camping, we would come and camp by the C&O Canal. Pretty cool. So I'll take you for a walk down the towpath. It's kind of chilly. I'm not sure how long I'll be out here, but let me flip the camera around, show you some of the sights to see. All right, so we're standing where the canal was, right? So this indentation, and right up there, that stone, that pretty sure is one of the locks that they used to have in the canal. So let's swing back around this way. You can see the Potomac River. Now you can see the canal. This is the canal, and it's C&O Canal, so it went from, followed the Potomac, went all the way from Chesapeake Bay clear up to Ohio, and that was the major route for commerce, right? That's how everybody got their stuff. They're shipped on canal boats, and they call it a towpath, T-O-W path, because that's the path that the mules would walk on to pull the canal boats up the C&O Canal. We're making our way down. I remember this path when I was a kid to get down to the river. This is the exact same path, but let's take a look at the river. We used to come down here, go fishing all the time, go camping. It was a big deal back in the day. The river looks really clear, really clean. I'm glad to see that. It's not all polluted. But so if you follow the Potomac River as the river flows, you'll go straight into DC. And Georgetown actually has a working lock that you can ride in. You can ride a canal boat. They pull it with mules, and they take you through a lock and tell you about what life was like on a canal boat. So it was like a family-owned trucking business, right? So the whole family would be on the canal boat. That's how they would live. So yeah, really peaceful today. It's really cold. The Potomac River is just full of like slate. It's got a really rocky bottom with ledges, and it's not uncommon for people to get caught in that underneath. They slip on the rocks and they get held underneath a ledge and drown. So you definitely need to be careful in this river. Okay, so we're on the towpath. We're gonna walk up here. I'm pretty sure this is a lock. We'll find out. Stay tuned. All right, so we're standing on part of the lock. I don't see anything that shows like where they would dam it up. I think it's all gone now. But this is a little tributary coming into the Potomac, and that's beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it roaring or not, but there's some rapids up there, and it's just awesome. Turn around this side, you can see how it feeds into the Potomac. There you go. We'll keep walking across here. Like I said, we're on the towpath. Wow, that water is just so clear. I hope you can see that. I hear people coming. People ride bicycles, hike, all kinds of stuff. How you doing? Hi. People are friendly. That's a good thing. They have a lot of different little trails and stuff. There's a little washed out path that you can take to go down to the river. And they even have some benches. I don't think I'm gonna go too much further up this way. Probably gonna turn around and go back. So we'll go down this trail here. But I remember being a kid, the canal was a lot deeper, right? So it's filled in with a lot of sediment and stuff. We used to walk up this part and there's monkey vines all over the place. Well, we would swing out on a monkey vine over the canal, and that was just the coolest thing ever. I don't see, there's a monkey vine right there. See it? All right, so let's go down this trail. We're gonna go back the way we came, and this is going to be in the canal, basically. And you can see it's all grown up this way, lots of trees in it, lots of sediment. It would be really cool if somebody had the money to invest in redoing this whole canal, restore it back to the way it was. That would be really cool. But I don't see that happening. I mean, like I said, they did restore a couple locks and make it fully functioning down in Georgetown. So if you ever get up that way, it's really worth the trip. It's pretty cool. I wanted to show you where the camping area is along here. There's actually people camping, probably Boy Scouts, I would imagine. It looked like a group of kids with some adult leadership. So the canal boats are pretty much this wide too. I don't think you could pass. I think it was, the lock was the width of one canal boat. I think the rest of the canal you could probably pass, but you couldn't put two canal boats in a lock at the same time. Not side by side. I think it's like 32 degrees, 36 maybe. It's cold. I don't know what I'm doing out here. It's kind of stupid. Things I do for my subscribers. Hope we're not picking up too much wind noise. So getting my steps in today for sure. We'll go back up here and get on the towpath. All right, let me stay with me and I'll show you more stuff. Stay tuned. All right, we're still on the towpath and we're starting to enter the camping areas. So I think this is like a state park. And you can see picnic tables, little stove places. And at one point, I'm not sure where it was, but somewhere around here, when I was growing up and we were camping, they had a screen that they would put up and they would show films. The park rangers would show movies. All right, so Chesapeake, Ohio National Historical Park. This is a national park. So you can see where it goes, follows the Potomac, and let's see, yeah, we're here, right there. And it goes the whole way down. And then there's the Georgetown Visitor Center that I was telling you about. 184.5 mile length. Let's see. 11 aqueducts. That's what we passed over. It wasn't a lock, it was an aqueduct. All right, pretty cool. But yeah, like I was saying, they actually had the park rangers would show them, you know, like cartoons or movies or something. It was something for the whole family. It was pretty cool. But I don't know if it was a temporary screen they put up, or I can't remember. I was pretty young at the time. But you can see they got like camping lots with the poles. I don't think it cost you anything, a donation maybe, to come down here and camp. But you got a beautiful view of the Potomac River. Looks like on up here we got some folks camping. I don't want to disturb them. But they even have, I remember when they built this bathroom house, that wasn't always there. I'll just walk a little bit more of this and then we'll head back. And I'll do a driving tour along the whole canal. But there's times in the summer when the Potomac River is shallow enough that you can wade across the whole river over to West Virginia. And this is only 6 miles from my house. It wasn't bad. Pretty easy trip. Looks like it hadn't been maintained too well. Looks rough. I don't know what it's like on the inside. They got porta potties. I'm sure the bathhouses are probably locked, maybe. And that's the, I thought there were more bridges. They put up these bridges across the canal so that you can cross over. If not, you had to go clear up to the end up there and haul all your gear. But then they started putting these in and made it much easier to get your gear and across to the campsite area. And I remember when they built those. Now they look old, because they are old, and I'm old. There's all kinds of paths down to the Potomac where you can fish. And you see we got folks camping. Probably Boy Scouts, I would imagine. Not sure who else would be that committed to camping other than the Boy Scouts, because it is cold. And we'll cross over this bridge. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I remember when they built this, there was a couple of them down through there. It's the only one now. I thought sure there was a couple more. So that's the canal. And that's the canal. So we're gonna go ahead and cross the bridge. I'm gonna go up to the truck and then we'll do a driving tour. So stay tuned. Let's see what the campground information says. Oh, I don't know if this is camping in this area, but it says individual campsite is $20 per night. Group campsite is $40 per night. I don't think I ever remember paying I couldn't stay here because it says you can't run a generator between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. I wouldn't be able to breathe at night. All right, so stay tuned. We got a long walk up the road here to get back to the truck, and then we'll do a driving tour the whole way. All right, so this is what we had to do to get to the camping area before they put those bridges in. And if it had rained at all, that at the bottom was really muddy. So the bridges are really nice. I thought I remembered like 3 or 4 down along there. So this is a national park, and you can see there's multiple trails across the canal to get to the camping area. This is tent only on that side. All right, so we're gonna drive down along the C&O Canal. And I'm gonna buckle up because I'm driving. I apologize if it's a little bumpy, a little shaky. Not shaky pack, just shaky. And you can see the canal, and you might even be able to see a little peak of the river on the other side of the canal, on the other side of the towpath. So we're just going to drive along here and take you up to, I know there's a lock on the other end of this, so we're going to we'll get out and take a look at the lock. But in the meantime, I'm just going to drive down here and show you all the canal. Some parts of it are clean, and some are really grown up and thick. But it's really hard to maintain almost 200 miles of a canal that not being used for its original intended purpose. But I knew there was like 3 bridges that walked you over there. There's somebody with a big tent, and there's more camping areas here. I would have thought there'd have been a bridge there. Maybe they took them down. I don't know. But I remember at least 3 bridges to get you across the canal. Now I'm just showing you woods. Right along the road is the C&O Canal. I think the road diverts from it a little bit. Canal goes straight. Narrow little windy road down through here. Not a place to meet another full-size Dodge Ram pickup truck. Pulling over, let me by. Appreciate you. Monkey vines hanging. Folks' houses and stuff. They maintain it a little bit more down here. There's houses up on the hill. You can't really see it because I got the camera angled the other way. That's okay. But you can see the river pretty good from here. You can see it. That's pretty cool. Beautiful river. I'm not sure what this little brick thingy is all about. I don't think that was a lock, but I'm not sure. And these are narrow roads, so you got to be courteous to other drivers coming the other way. And I don't know if folks living in these houses, they mow it, or the national park mows portions of it. But it does look a lot nicer where there's houses across the street from it. There's some pretty thick grown up parts. None of those trees were in there when this canal was fully functioning. And you can just see it doesn't take long for an empty field to get grown up with trees. It doesn't take long at all. It's pretty amazing. 2 or 3 years and you'll have an empty field be full of trees. Like I said, on the other side of the Potomac is West Virginia, Shepherdstown to be precise. My dad was considered to be from Shepherdstown. That's Cno Sportsman's Club on the right. You didn't get to see that. Really nice because it's fall and all the leaves, winter, and all the leaves are off the trees. You can see down in there better. If it would have been the summer, you wouldn't have been able to see the Potomac at all. So that was good. There's a big ripple across there, so there must be a shelf in the Potomac. I don't know if you can see that. Probably passed it already for you guys. It's not a dam there, but I'm sure there's a rock shelf. Get up here to the lock. We'll walk through that and look at some of the placards that they have up for it. It is a little bit of a drive up to there. It's pretty grown up through here. But they do keep the towpath clear. There's a lot of people that like to bike on it and hike and walk. Coming up to the a railroad bridge, and then it's not far over to the dam. I don't know if you can see the railroad bridge up ahead or not. See it up there? Creaking. And this is a narrow road. There's another bridge that they had put in. That's handicap accessible. This, we're going to drive underneath the trestle for the railroad bridge. Like that needs a good painting. It's a neat looking farmhouse. there's the new bridge up here. You can see that goes from across the Potomac straight into Shepherdstown. And up here is the lock. I think this is the lock where you park. So we might try to park here. And yep, lock number 38. Oh, there's no parking places. Well, that stinks. I won't be able to get out and show you guys. It's all filled up. But you can see the lock right there. There's a bridge across it. But that's where they would, the canal boats would go in there and they would shut off the lock, and it would take the water level up higher and allow the canal boat to continue on. Yeah, all we got is handicap spots here, so I'm not going to be able to stop. There is overflow parking down here. Well, there was no parking, and the overflow was like half a mile away. We'll have to save it for another day. We'll come down to lock number 38 and show you around. So stay tuned. All right, so I hope you liked the tour of the C&O Canal. It was pretty cool. It was very cool. It was actually cold. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you saw today, hit the thumbs up in this video. And if you like what we've been doing, hit the subscribe button. Stay with us for a while. Smash the bell, and then that way you get notified every time we make a new video and post it. So stay tuned and keep watching. Appreciate each one of you for watching and taking time out of your day to watch this video. Don't forget, His way, God's way, is the best way. We'll see you next time. God bless.